Moi! It is Monday, not Sunday, so the comic updated yesterday on the April Fool's Day, but it wasn't an April Fool's joke, it was a real chapter. So no worries about that one. Everything is not ruined. Mayu has a better relationship with her mom now. It wasn't an April Fool's joke. But yeah, I have come home from the Lumina School of Arts now, and I finally took some time off from drawing, and I used that time to draw some more. Let me show you some of the stuff that I have been drawing. I started drawing this character who has a hair that I love to draw. Look at this hair. I love it. It's so wonderful to draw that hair. I love it so much. Here's more of the hair. Just look at that hair. There's so much of it. And even more. And then I drew... Oh. Wait, I need to like put... Here, this one. Look at it. So cute. Yeah, anyways, that's what I've been doing for like 2 days now, because I needed to take some time off from working on actual work and just do something that I want to do. But let's get to the comments. You had quite a lot of time to comment this time. I'm thinking that I should start doing the videos on Monday instead of Sunday, just because in Sunday it's nighttime when 12 hours has passed, and it's super dark, and it's super difficult to get a good lighting in here. And now I have just regular lamps on, and it's fine because it's so light outside. But yeah, let's go to the comments. K Motors. Lol, Mayu looks like Juha in pigtails. Lol, father-daughter goals. Yeah, Mayu inherited zero personality from Juha. It's all from Krista, and Juha just gave Mayu the looks. Well, Juha is a hot potato, like you all tend to say, so I think it's a good thing that Mayu got her looks from Juha, so maybe one day Mayu will find someone as hot as Sami, thanks to her looks. Just Juha in pigtails. Yeah, that's how they are. Yeah, next one. Nishikado-chan, sorry. This may not be a popular opinion, but I'm really starting to like Krista. I'm happy about that, thank you. It would have been so easy for her to be hurtful and rude to Sami, to tell him not to try to tell her about her child, but she didn't. She was warm and welcoming to him, despite the fact that he is currently in the place that used to belong to her. I love how they are getting along. That was written in here. It wasn't me, it was this comment. Yeah, I struggled a lot to make Krista likable, but still have, problems. Like, Krista is not perfect, but I didn't want you to hate Krista for not being perfect. There is kind of this thing that Juha can be a potato as much as he wants to, and people are like, oh, Juha is such a sweet person, I love Juha, he doesn't talk about his feelings and he's a potato, but I don't care. And then Krista comes in, and what if Krista doesn't talk about her feelings? People are like, she's a bitch. There is always this double standard with like male and female characters, and I didn't want people to hate Krista, but I didn't want her to be perfect either, because that would make no sense. Of course she has her faults. I mean, she has her own ambitions. That's why she moved to Sweden and kind of left her family. Even if it was a mutual decision, it is still a thing that she did that could have probably been done better as well. But yeah, so I'm like super happy that people are also liking Krista, because she is not intended to be unlikable. She is intended to be realistic and a normal human being who makes mistakes, but is still a very nice person who tries very hard. Yeah, next one. By tragedy. Did she low-key call her mom a cow? I don't know, maybe. I mean, she loves cows. They are almost like horses, but with horns. And horses are the best animals, so of course Mayu loves cows. The cow thing was actually based on my cousin. when she was younger, she told my mom, who was already an adult, that when I grow up, I want to be a cow, because she loved cows. And I was just like, oh my god, that is so heartwarming that I want to put that in my comic. So that's why Mayu is now wanting to be a cow when she grows up. My cousin is also my Patreon backer, so I assume she might see this video and be like, oh, well, that was the reason why you wanted to be a cow. Thank you. All right. Next comment. It's Lynn. Can we just take a second to process why Mayu ate an ant? She ate an ant! Yes, she wanted to taste it. She wanted to try new things. Everybody always says when she's at the dinner table, like, Mayu, you have to try everything. And Mayu was like, all right, everything. How about this ant? Yeah. And she liked it, so, I mean, that's fine. At least the ants in Finland are not poisonous or anything, so don't worry. Mayu is fine. All right. Next one. Crow and a star emoji. Oh, what a good segment. But the thing I noticed the most, Crocs and sandals with socks. They are made for each other. Yes. Juha was wearing Crocs and Sami was wearing sandals with socks. Sami would never wear that in Helsinki. Sami is, like, countryside is growing onto Sami. Sami should be ashamed of himself right now. He's starting to become a hillbilly, and that is terrifying. Yeah, if anybody, any of his Helsinki friends sees a photo of him wearing socks and sandals, there will be no end for it. All right, Maiken.com. This is the future. Sweden doesn't have a female president that invaded the whole country. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I mean, is this the future? That was the comment. Is this the future? Sweden doesn't have a female president that invaded the whole country. Not yet, at least. Yeah, Mayu has no idea what's going on in Sweden. I kind of hope that you know that Sweden doesn't have a female president that invaded the whole country, because if you're like, oh, it's on the internet, this must be a fact, I will tell this to all my friends, then please don't. I mean, Sweden doesn't even have a president, they have a king, so, you know. Mayu had just understood something wrong. But yeah, maybe this comic is situated in the future where Sweden actually does have a female president who invaded the whole country. I hope it's from the feminist party. Yeah. All right. Next one. Sherloose, I don't know. A dumb theory. It said pretty boy on Mayu's shirt. Maybe she's a little tomboy. Well, that isn't really a theory, it's a fact. But maybe it's Juha's old shirt. Haha. Yeah, I think it's the shirt was like, it's one of those bootleg shirts. It's like, it's imported from China. And they just wrote nice looking words on it. So, and Juha doesn't know what it says. I mean, the comic is written in English, but basically in the comic they talk Finnish to each other. So that means that Juha probably doesn't really speak English that well. So Juha is buying the shirts that say elephant and has a picture of a horse, and it's like, sounds legit. Sounds legit. Pretty boy. It has a picture of a flower. This is probably girl's shirt. I don't know. Anyways, but Mayu is a little tomboy, that's true. Alright, Lumona7. I love to see the characters in a comfortable way, like Juha and his sleeveless top. It seems like nothing, but I think it gives a nice feeling to be closer to them. Thank you for this chapter. It had also heart emojis in here. Yeah. I mean, Juha, even if Juha is casual, he's still wearing his sweater, except if he's been in bed, probably sleeping. Anyways, yeah, I mean, he just sleeps wearing a tank top, and other times he's always wearing the sweater, except for the summer. I mean, the summer is coming in the comics, so you might have to figure something else out except a sweater, because he might just die. Alright, next one. Talia Bassett. I love how supportive Sami is. I thought it would be all awkward, but it turned out pretty great. I'm glad Mayu got to see her mom. Yeah. I mean, Juha has a really good taste in people who he has a crush on. They are all decent people who treat each other with respect. That's Juha's kink, treating each other with not disrespect, respect! Respect! No! And that's not Juha's only kink, probably. I'm like giving these hints to you. I'm not gonna talk about it in the comic, but I'm gonna draw things. I have already drawn things. I'm like thinking of putting them on my Patreon, but I haven't had the time to do the whole new tier thing. Oh my god, it takes so much time. Anyways, next one. Enunciation. I don't know. I love how this comic is so real. It talks about actual issues and isn't just a boy love mindless comic. Single parenting, homophobia, and other things you've been taking on are actual problems people face. Keep up the great work. I don't know what's with me. I don't know how to read today. Let's read this again. I love this comic. It's so real. It talks about actual issues and isn't just a boy love mindless romance. Single parenting, homophobia, and other things you've been taking on are actual problems people face. Keep up the great work. Yeah, that was the comment. I'm just like, because I'm reading these at the first time as I read these to the camera, so sometimes I'm like, what is this word? Alright, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I do like the mindless romances that are just like, oh, we are in love, that's it. But I also really wanted to do something more serious. Now I'm gonna go into a serious story. When I was younger, I was studying in the Lumina School of Arts. It was year 2010, and I had a couple of friends who were always telling me, HB, your comics are so emo, everything is so like serious and so like emotional, and this is like kind of stupid, and you're being stupid for being so serious at all times. And I was like, alright, this is hurtful, but I'll just like make a joke out of it so it can't hurt me, you know. So I started making comics that were kind of like still very like emotional, but I made it into a gag comic. I turned it into a humor comic, and then I kind of stopped making really serious comics, and this is the first time since that I am actually publishing a comic that is serious instead of just humor. I mean, it still has humor, because at the same time when I was kind of forced into making humor, because I was so, like, people have told me that this is no good, and I was forced into making humor, but I actually found out that I really do love making humor, so that was a good thing. It wasn't a good thing that I felt I was being stupid for making serious comics, but now I am back, and I am doing a comic that combines the two, combines the humorous side and combines the more serious side. So yeah, I'm really happy you are liking my combination of these two and not calling me an emo. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an emo. I was an emo, but why did they have to be so mean about it? Anyways, next one, Chisti again. Chisti is just leaving so many good comments that every time I read these there is a comment by Chisti. That's usually what most parents do. Try the best they can. I'm glad Krista is a nice ex and that she's really trying to make up for the lost time with Mayu. Yeah. That's what most parents really do. They try their best and sometimes they fail. And that's what I said earlier. Krista is not perfect, but Krista is trying really hard. And I mean, Juha is not perfect either. So, yeah. But Mayu has turned out fine. I mean, she has only eaten ants, and that's still kind of almost normal. Anyways, next one. There's only 2 left. Maggie with is this an emoji that has like a V-shaped mouth? I don't know. It's cute anyways. Krista is a good mom. My mom yells at me if I don't clean the kitchen. XD emoji. Yeah, maybe you should clean the kitchen then. I think Krista would probably also be angry if Mayu didn't do something she wanted Mayu to do, like clean her room or something. But that doesn't really happen with Krista because it's mostly Juha who takes care of the stuff like Mayu, clean your room, because Krista doesn't live here or there. So, you know. Anyways, clean the kitchen, please. Maggie, please clean the kitchen. But yeah, Krista is a good mom. Abby the unicorn. I think Juha has a thing for people with gorgeous hair. Yeah. Maybe Juha has a hair fetish. I don't know. Probably not. I think Juha is just like, you have seen Juha. He's a potato. And he's like, I mean, he's kind of good looking because I draw everyone good looking. But Juha is actually like very regular looking dude, not like handsome but not ugly. He's just like very regular. And then he has like his ex is Krista, who is like gorgeous, and now he's dating Sami, who is so hot. And like, Juha, how did you do this? But then I realized that the reason how he did it was that he's a decent human being who listens to other people's concerns, and in a small town like that, Krista and Sami had no other choice. There's nobody else who is a decent human being. I mean, it's actually really hard to find someone with who is like-minded. So why would they care about Juha being just a regular looking dude? I mean, he's awesome. He's very considerate, even if he's a little bit of a potato. But yeah, that was the end of the comments for this week. I hope if you're watching these videos that your comment was here, or maybe it will be here the next week. Just keep leaving good comments. Just keep leaving just like something insightful, because I am not the one who chooses the comments, it's my partner. So just leave comments that have some kind of weird theories, because those get picked out quite often, just like weird headcanons and weird theories. Yeah. But anyways, that was it. I hope you will enjoy the next episode as well when it comes out. It's gonna be about a week and then it's there. Yeah, I should go to draw it now. Alright, moikka!